slow transition. It gives me a lot of time. A lot of time to prepare my brain to go through everything. Is this, you guys should be able to hear that. I hope everything coming through nice. Give me a sec. I'm waiting to get in. Okay, yeah, this should be working. How are you guys doing? It is a late Monday stream now. This day has just been a complete weird day to me. So I barely know what's going on. Oh wait, I didn't set the timers. Hold on. That's what I was forgetting. I was like, I know there's something. The volume should be good this time too, I hope. Hold on. I need to set the other one. Why's my... Hold on, my light's not facing my face. No wonder I was like, why is my tracking so bad? My light was facing the floor. Also, my Wi-Fi and internet are really bad today. And tracking kind of relies on my internet. Or wired, but the wired one is kind of questionable. So I use the internet one, but today it doesn't seem to be having a great time. It's trying its best. You guys are gonna have to forgive it if it's just dying. Hold on, maybe I can crank up my light. I don't know if that would help accommodate for the bad Wi-Fi at all. Maybe? Just in case. Cranked it up as much as I could. I think it turned up the speed, not the brightness. So it's spinning really fast and making me a little dizzy. It's like an RGB heart that does a cool spinny. It's cute. Hold on, I'll be able to see chat in a minute. I'm just getting up the timers. I did remember to pull it up. I just am making sure the timers are set. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. Speed of light. I mean, the speed of light when it hits a wall and stops moving. Maybe it's been my speed today. There we go. Cool, now I can see everything, I think. Do you guys do anything interesting during the wait? I cooked food. That's it. I usually make fancy tea when I play this. I'll zoom out when we actually do the quest, don't worry. I usually drink fancy tea when I play this, but I didn't really have time to make anything this time. So I just made some Solomon's teal, just some simple, regular stuff. But Thai food, what kind though? What kind though? Thai food is my favorite. There's almost nothing I dislike at Thai restaurants. Everything is just great. Eat some veggies. I'm so proud. Look at my employees finally learning the importance of veggies. Green curry chicken. Oh, that sounds amazing. You know what? I might get Thai food tomorrow now. I might even make some homemade Thai food. I like making Thai food. I don't know if I'm very good at it, but I like to eat it, so that's close enough. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out why. I think my brightness is all wonky. Yeah. There we go. Let me see. Oh. While I'm in this window, I might as well shrink down a bit. So that I'm not super massive. My game window. Yeah, it was a weird resolution. Dragon Song! I forgot that I had it in my house. Oh my god, what a great way to remember. So beautiful. Radio Cross, thank you for the server. Boys from Fantasy PM Teen Time. Yeah! I'm excited. I have a question actually. Before we get to the next expansion, I know that right now we almost hit Shadowbringers, and we're kind of delaying to do all the job quests now. So I have a suggestion. I'm not gonna do a lot of side content when we're in the main MSQ, so I'm not quite so worried about not having my job quests done there. But I'm thinking, for Shadowbringers, in between Shadowbringers and the patches, I might binge the rest of my job quests like I'm doing right now up to level 80. Like get all the Shadowbringers ones done so that we can do the patches and then jump right into Endwalker instead of do the patches and then try to fit it in throughout or do it at the end. Having some sort of, some sort of way that it's just not so worried, if that makes, not so weird. Hold on. Sorry, my underlings are waking up and my underlings are seeing what went viral. I'm so sorry, underlings. I'm so sorry. I forgot they have role quests, don't they? So you have to do at least one full set of role quests to complete the expansion. Even more good reason to binge them right at the beginning then, get it over with. Like at the beginning of Done, I mean. Like the beginning of the patches, because all the areas and stuff should be unlocked by then. It should be the best opportunity to do it. But yeah, I forgot about that, so thanks for the heads up. Wait, blood orange tea? What's in that, TGM? Is it just like blood oranges and black tea? That sounds like something that'll be fun to drink while playing Reverse 1999. I kind of want to start making custom tea blends for everything that I stream. Like if I play whatever game, make like this tea. If I play whatever game, make this tea. Because I've been really enjoying that, making stuff from the cookbook. Like the Astrologian tea, and I think it would be really fun to do similar but for other games, but I'd have to get more decaf or find like herbal options because I really can't have that much caffeine. You need to complete one set mid MSQ. Oh, okay, we can just do that then. That can be the Dark Knight one, or we can pivot and cover all three. Is it just one for the role quests? Is it just one for DPS, one for like, is it one for DPS or is it one for like ranged DPS, one for magic DPS, one for melee DPS? I think it might be per role, not per specific draw, or per specific type. Because I only tanks, healers, range, caster, melee. Okay, most of my DPS are ranged. I don't know if I'm gonna go back to monk. I had a lot of fun with it. But just for the sake of time until I get caught up, I'm thinking having one main DPS, one main tank, and one main healer. We always keep those leveled up to where I'm at, because then if I have a collab come up with other streamers, I have something flexible for any potential slot. And that's my main goal. For the other ones, they're fun, and maybe I can learn them here and there, but I want to make sure I focus hard on having one always up to date, where I know I can be bad at doing job quests and stuff. So for now, I'm focusing on, as much as I really like Dancer right now, I'm focusing on Bard because, that's tradition. That was my first. So I'm focusing on Bard, Astro, and Dark Knight because it'll be my next one, although I do want to do Gunbreaker. I'm increasingly thinking of doing Gunbreaker for the Dawn Trail patches, actually, instead of for Shadowbringer patches, specifically because Arcadian looks very cyberpunk type shit, and I feel like with Arcadian, Gunbreaker would go really hard. But part of me also wants to go back to doing Monk so I can just punch everyone. So I have to think about it. But I'm thinking Gunbreaker for Arcadian would go hard. The raids are supposedly really fun though, are really fun too, and I feel like tanking them could be a unique experience that will give me a lot of time to get tank busted by Vamp. Definitely not, definitely not part of my decision, no. That's crazy. Speaking of which, I found an instrumental for her song. Thanks to Nyasa. You saved my life. Apparently one came out in December. So I can do a cover of the Horny Vampire song. I just need to find time to get around to it. I am happy. I am very happy. That made my day. I got so excited. Could go magic DPS for post Shadowbringers since you don't have one yet aside from Picto. That's true. I wanted to do Summoner potentially for the Endwalker patches, but I'm wondering if we did Summoner even sooner potentially. I'll have to think about it. I was thinking Warrior too could be fun because Warrior of Light with Shadowbringers, that might be kind of iconic. But I was also thinking Warrior could be good for the Dawn or the Endwalker patches. It just feels like it comes full circle a bit. I gotta think about it. Trina, hello! Thank you for the raid. I hope you had a lovely stream on your end. For those of you who aren't familiar, Trina is a very talented voice actor. Also has a very, very cute new model. You should definitely go check her out. Thank you so much. For anyone who just came in, I'm the CEO of Ainya, Obake, Pam. We're just yapping a bit before I get into the game, and I got distracted by Dragon Song and stopped moving, but I gotta go check my other houses and stuff, because we started later than I wanted, so... right when the timer goes down, I want to do my shill and then get into the game. I feel like that's kind of an optimal way to keep it, because then, I can chill when we have a bit more people coming in, and at the same time, I get it over with, and then I can get into the game. Sometimes I'll still chill during the game, but like, listen, if you were a CEO, you would also chill while I was in middle of stream. Oh wait, I didn't go inside. I try to keep a good balance though, because I don't want people to be put off by too much shilling. I used to be kind of nervous about shilling, but then you see every other VTuber talk about like use my code for use code whatever for all your money off gamer subs, and everyone's like yeah. And I'm like, well, if they don't get mad at them, I mean, I guess I can shill my own company. It's not like I exist because of it or anything. So it's probably fine. I'm gonna hydrate. I think after all these years, Solomon Seal might become my favorite type of tea. I don't know where to buy it anymore though. The place that I used to buy Solomon Seal tea near the warehouse, it went out of business. And not a single other store, I think, within like drivable distance has any. So I'm gonna have to start looking online. I might try to buy it in bulk if I'm looking online. It's probably a better chance of finding anything. I'd rather buy in person when I can though. Especially for like food, but it is what it is sometimes. Have you guys ever had that happen? Like one of the staple places you go to get a bunch of stuff you rely on is just suddenly gone and you're like, what the heck do I do now? It's always a strange feeling. Ooh, I like that clan. Or no, Savannah Eve. That's cute. All the time. Man, yeah, I think that kind of makes sense to an extent though, because a lot of shopping is going online. It's just the way it is. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Because of online shopping, we can get so much cool stuff from around the world. But, yeah. It kind of goes both ways, because then we have less and less in person. I will say though, the one thing that I never buy online, that I really wish would have better options IRL is clothing. I'll be honest though, almost all my clothes is from thrift stores anyway. Because I don't understand why people buy clothes online. The few times I cave and I'm like, something's so cute, I'm gonna try, it never fits. Every time it's too big, every single time. Ellen Martinez, welcome. You love Final Fantasy XIV, but you really missed a Truth Archer class. Was there one? I don't think I know about that. Or do you mean True Archer, like instead of just Bard? You 100% have to try clothes on. Villius, thank you! So it's not just me. You have to try clothes on. Like, every body is different, right? It's not like everyone's just like Zenless Zone Zero or whatever, or Genshin Impact where you have a stock 4 bodies and you have to be one of them. That's not how reality works. Everyone has like different wideness, a different tallness, different booba, different shoulders, different feet. Like, you can't just pick a number when different spots fit different. Like, I need to know how clothes look on my body, or I'm unlucky every single time and they arrive and they look like someone draped a sheet over me. It's awful. I need to know how like long the skirt is and everything too. I need to know if it makes me look good. If it's not flattering, I don't want it, no matter how cute it is on the shelf. It's sad though, because a lot of the clothes I like would be online, but I guess that's kind of the fun of thrifting too. Because if you get all your clothes from thrift stores, you kind of rely on having really good luck. And sometimes that can be very exciting when you find the perfect thing. I don't mind buying really baggy t-shirts online though, like anime merch shirts and stuff. I'll just go for a size that's way too big instead of the right size, and then I'm super comfy. Sometimes weird as a dress if it's really big. You have 4 pairs of shirts that all say the same size and are all different. Exactly! That's the thing too. Depending on the store, even the same sizes, they might look the same, but they're not at all. It's crazy. And I just don't, it's gambling IRL, just with buying clothes. It's rough. The other thing too is, I don't know if it's just me, but I find thrifting, I get better quality clothes because it seems like everyone is making shittier and shittier clothes lately. Like, I'm dead serious. When almost every time I buy anything new instead of anything thrifted, the clothes break in just a number of days. Like, maybe not days, maybe that's harsh, maybe weeks, but like, you wear it and wash it a couple times and suddenly the seams are unraveling. Or there's a hole in it, or it's fading already, and you're like, what the hell? Because I don't remember when I was a kid wearing something a couple times and it would literally fall apart. But it seems that happens so often now when I buy new stuff, and often even used stuff, because I guess a lot of the crap is starting to get put into used stores, so they're just dying quickly. And I don't know what it is. Is it new fabrics? I don't know. Like, the difference, even in the past 5 years, is kind of wild. And I think part of it is you have, I'm not gonna name one in particular, because it's probably bad etiquette, but it's probably because you have a number of stores online that are like, you guys know the ones, you get advertisements and everything for them. The websites where it's like, get this super cool thing that looks awesome for really, really cheap. But then you're gambling on if you're getting the real thing or a bootleg, and whatever it is going to be really badly built. And it's often stolen designs too, and stuff like that. It's those websites that specialize in mass producing stuff really quickly. That's trendy. Oftentimes that you don't even need. They'll just show you products and convince you that you need them. And I don't mean like merch or anything cute. I literally mean shit like, here is a handle to put on your broom handle that you can hold. You can hold your broom handle on this fake handle. Why don't you just hold the broom handle? And they're like, no. You want to hold this handle on a broom handle because it's contoured specifically to your hand. Not a generic shape, it's contoured to your hand. Despite the fact that everyone's hand is different, so it's going to be a generic shape. And they're like, wow, so amazing. And it's at the exact right height that you can ergonomically use it better. But then it's like, it's not. It's just a thing that you like tape on or something with duct tape. They just trick you into buying stupid shit. I don't know how to explain that, but surely you guys must have seen what I mean to an extent. Hell, even merch! The enshittification is so real. Here is the easiest example of how even anime merch and video game merch has been enshittified. You know what didn't used to exist? Like over a decade ago? Acrylic stands! Acrylic stands are now so common that I think they make more of them than figures. And I get it because they're cheap to make, they're cheap to sell, You can sometimes make a lot of money on them, but they're also recyclable, actually, which is interesting. You can melt them down and make more. But acrylic stands didn't used to be such a big thing in terms of anime or merch. With VTubers, it was kind of always around because VTubers are newer. But acrylic stands, in my opinion, they're not that great in terms of value. If there's no other merch for that, like if it's a VTuber that can't afford to make a figure, I would love to have an acrylic stand. Or if it's Artist Alley, it's kind of like a DIY figure, a way that an artist can make something. That's awesome. But when you have, like... Also, there are exceptions. The Graha one that I got is really nice, actually. It's really shiny on the back. And the Final Fantasy XIV set that I got, like the acrylic bricks, I like those. Those are really thick. They're actually gorgeous. They look like they're cut straight out of crystal. Those are the immediate examples I can think of that are really nice. But I've seen a lot of really cheap, mass-produced acrylic standees that just look like if you scratch them once, the design will start to come off. And they look horrible quality. Like, having a whole shelf full of standees versus a whole shelf of figures feels so different. I say this as someone who doesn't have a full shelf of either, but it's such a different vibe. And I feel like the secondhand value for figures is much higher. Like, who's gonna buy a standee when it's not trending anymore? Maybe someone, maybe not. I agree with you, Risa, and acrylic stands kind of feel like the biggest scam. It takes a lot to make it look really good. Mind you, as I said, they can look really good. Like, let me see if I can find a picture of the Final Fantasy XIV ones that I have. Not to show that specifically, because I think we're sold out. But I have this one, and I can vouch. The quality is actually amazing. Yeah, we're sold out. But I can show you what I mean. This is one of the rare cases where I actually think the quality in person was better than the images. Genuinely. I was blown away by how nice these looked. I'll show you the photo picture here, and I'll see if I can track down an image of what the... Oh god, I still have the Emmerich Hentai versus Furries image here. And anyway, I still have mine. I don't want to go take a photo right now, though, because I'm lazy. So let me see if I can find an image of these online to show you what I mean. I'm trying to find a picture of them, like, at an angle or something. Here's one. Here's a picture of what they actually look like. They're amazing. They don't have a stand. That could be part of why I really like them. They're unique in that way. Hold on. Because I think this one was, like, a concept image. This isn't the best quality photo that I'm about to pull up, but you'll see what I mean about the thickness and everything. They stand up quite nicely. And the thickness makes it feel like I'm still buying something that has some sort of substantial value versus, you know, something that's just flat and thin and low quality. This is very shiny plastic, and the thickness is really nice. They're pretty short, so that thickness is actually rather thick. And the plastic almost feels like a crystal. So in this case, I actually love them. If more standees were this quality, I would be pretty happy, honestly. But I feel like a lot of standees are just literally the shittiest shit. It's so sad, because I feel like it's companies almost taking advantage of fans, selling the shittiest shit, and just trying to get, you know, 20 bucks on acrylic that takes them maybe $1 to make or something. It just feels yucky. I get it. If it's like VTuber merch, though, and a lot of the profit goes to the VTuber, that's a great solution. But if it's like from an anime or something, it feels kind of weird. COVID changed manufacturing of fabrics? Really? I didn't know that. Yeah, most acrylic stands are really thin. That's why the thickness made a big difference for me personally, I think. Yeah. They kind of look like they were originally going to be used as keychains. Honestly, they'd make kind of nice keychains. I'm not the biggest fan of acrylic keychains, though. I'm more like the rubber ones. I like acrylic ones sometimes if I'm putting them in an Ita bag, but I won't use them outside of it. I only use rubber ones on like a phone or keys or whatever. Anyway, the timer's gonna be up soon, so I might as well just start chilling now so that I can get into the game where it's so late. I have something really exciting to show you guys. I didn't actually know we were gonna have this. I might order one for next year. I might actually add that along with, what's it called? I might add that along with, what was it? There was something earlier I said I wanted. Oh yeah, the card on CL. I might order these at the same time. don't need it right away. I already have a physical copy of the first one. It comes out in May. But we have, what is it? Hold on. Remember the Christmas event in this game? How they had the mugs? And we were talking about how nice they looked. And how it'd be cool if they actually had the mugs. Well, do I have an exciting announcement for you? So we have the mugs. And I found out we actually have them really cheap as well. I've seen a couple other places have them for almost double the price. I don't know if that could have been a coincidence or because of warehouse location or something, depending, but we have these Starlight mugs from the Christmas event. I think it's the Gridania ones only for $26.99. That's not terrible for how nice these look. I want to look at the material down below. The music popping off as soon as I show the mugs. It's proud! I'm really happy. Look at them. They're gorgeous. The print looks really nice quality too. And they're officially made by Square Enix. Because, yeah. It's like official licensed by and made by Square Enix merch, I believe. They look so nice. Imagine, I have an advent calendar of tea, right? Imagine if every year I have the advent calendar and I drink it from this. That'd be really cute. I do have it set up as today's promo link, so you can check out the Starlight mug if you want. I'll drop it right there for you guys. It's really nice, and I'm so happy that we have them. I was really surprised to see that, to be honest. I didn't even know they were going to actually exist in reality. So then having them, and not only existing, but we had them, I got very giddy and very excited. It made my day. I felt very, very happy. Hello, Green Thanks for congrats on getting famous on Twitter. Oh boy. Wait! We have the cookbook! I can get the cookbook from us! Okay! I think I'm gonna do that! I don't know why I didn't know that we had the cookbook. For anyone who wants the Final Fantasy XIV second cookbook, we have it, apparently. Yay! I'm gonna probably grab that at the end of stream because I had pre-ordered it somewhere else, but it didn't work out and they sent it back to me. Oh, it has a list of all the recipes. Our image, it says all the recipes. I'm gonna zoom in and see where it looks tasty. Alpine breakfast. Heaven egg soup sounds good. Heaven egg soup. Potato pancakes. That sounds good. Alligator salad. I don't know if I want to eat alligator salad. That's okay. These tend to be a bit of hit and miss for me too, which is kind of making it more exciting. I gotta see if it's good in it. I don't know if any of the appetizers this time look so much for me, but let's see. Let's look at the breads. Connoisseur squid baguette. That sounds nightmare fuel. Dark pretzel. Does it have angst? Happiness carrot muffins. I could use some happiness. Knight's bread reprise. What's different from before? Let's see. Baked alien soup. It's actually a recipe. Baked alien soup. Slight concern. Coconut cod chowder sounds good. Domen sukiyaki. Dragon's eye bean soup. Pumpkin potage. Vegetable soup. The most generic sounding food. You're baking an alien. I don't know. I'd have to look at the recipe. Also, for anyone who hasn't tried these recipes are actually amazing. I haven't had a single one that failed yet. They're actually the tastiest things you can possibly imagine. They add slightly weird ingredients that make it taste unlike anything you'd eat like normally. Oriental rice ball lunch. I bet it's just one rice ball. Let's see. Tandoori raptor! Man, we're cooking dinos now. Broccoli and spinach saute sounds good. Grilled corn? Mmm. Sweet potato. Peppered potatoes. Risotto al Nero? Oh god. Nero's fried rice. What could go wrong? Desserts. Carrot pudding. Chocolate cake. Navel orange cookies sounds good. Pudding of perseverance and prominence. What does that mean? Starlight donuts. That sounds good. What are the drinks they have? Carrot coffee? I want to try that. That sounds awesome. Eureka potion? Oh, what is in that? Oh no. They have a recipe for gobby juice. Oh no. Triple cream coffee. Livnarian chai. I'll show you a couple pictures too if you've never had one of these cookbooks before, so that you can understand what I mean for the quality. So they have a lot of pictures from in-game too, but they also have a lot of the recipes, so you can see what the food actually looks like. And I kid you not, this goes so hard. Like, this is the breads. And with these recipes, you're baking this bread from scratch. It's not like buying it at the store. You are making these breads. And here's the... Ooh! I'm gonna be honest. They might have a taco recipe that I'd be willing to eat. I'm always hesitant because a lot of the tacos you see, at least in Warehouse Land, it's like cheese or sour cream or tomato. But I don't know if this is actually taco or not, but dang. It goes really hard, whatever a lot of this is. The salmon in the top, oh my god. The salmon looks amazing. And we also have a picture of the Archon burger and part of the recipe. I'm just gonna show the burger just in case though. I would have to leave part of this out because I'm not putting the cheese on it, but the Archon burger. Second salad looks amazing. There's a fig in this. It's like fig and grapes and peppers and lettuce, and this looks kind of... Honestly, I would eat this. This looks good. And the runner bean saute looks rather good too. I don't know if this is garlic or nuts in it, but it looks like really well-cooked beans. Oh, the navel orange cookies look really difficult to make. They were the one that looked like melon pie that I've seen before. I had no idea. I want to try making these. They look kind of complicated, but like they'd be pretty yummy. And the dragon fruit blend. I think this is a smoothie. This looks really good. Dragon fruit smoothie. I'm gonna leave this tab up so I can remember to grab this for myself. Hold on, I'll drop the link in case anyone else wants to see it. I'd imagine it's a pretty heavy book. Shipping is probably $1 billion, but after my other one fell through, you know I'll do what I must. And one other thing that we just got that I wanted to share, and then we can get started. If you're looking for a new playmat, we have... Where is it? Hold on. We have a Final Fantasy XIV playmat. I'm not looking too closely at this image because I don't think I should, but I recognize spoiler characters I've seen here and there. But I know that it's Endwalker relevant, I think. So for those of you who are Endwalker fans, it does look like quite a nice playmat. It is for $22.99 if you're looking for it. I haven't perceived it, don't worry. I have this very good ability sometimes where I just get a vibe that something's gonna be a spoiler and I like don't perceive it. Like, I block from my brain. I see what's there, but, like, I don't process it. I can't always do it. But when it comes to browsing merch and fan art, I'm really good at flipping that switch. If it's something I feel like I shouldn't see, I can immediately, like, ignore the hell out of it. And luckily, anyway, I've got to go somewhere not raining, or yeah, I need to fix my hotbar. Ever since I got my new computer, my hotbar for Bard was fucked. So let me fix it. I think, or did I already fix this? I might have fixed it. Parts of it look okay, and parts of it absolutely. No, yeah, I think it's okay. I think it's fine. I just forgot how Bard works. This looks fine. Never mind. Okay, I have to look up where the Bard quests start, and then we can try to power through this. I don't want to take too long, but I want to knock this out today. Let's see. Actually, I should eat a tiny bit before we get started. While I look up where to go. I was gonna have to, yeah, the Astro Bar needs a lot of fixing. I was gonna experiment, actually, with my ability to flip a switch on and off at FanFest. But I didn't get into FanFest. I'm assuming most of us didn't get into FanFest. That's okay. It gives me more time to catch up. It's not like I wanted to go anyway. It's already in South Shroud. That's true. I can probably just go there and hope. I'll probably see it. For some reason, the seasoning didn't stick to my Brussels sprouts. I don't know what ingredient I missed, but they just taste like Brussels sprouts. I don't want them to taste like Brussels sprouts. I like Brussels sprouts when they taste like anything other than Brussels sprouts. 3 is a company? Is that it, maybe? How about sleep, Intergraves? That's my best guess, anyway. Yeah, looks like the right spot. That's what I'm thinking. That is a log. It is Jehantel again. Okay. Hold on. Shrink down a bit so I don't cover too much. Okay. Let's power through. Get it over with, and then we can do the more exciting stuff later. 3 is a company. Jehantel's eyes light up at the side of you. Good, as they should. I love this old guy. I'm only gonna voice act the actual cutscenes here because they can go a bit long for the quests, so to save time, we're not voicing everything. The only one where I'm voicing everything is Dark Knight. Or if there's any other ones you guys recommend. Alright, find your man Clover's home. Overall, do you like Bard? I do like Bard. I feel like it's maybe a good balance of trying to remember what to do. I get very rusty at it easily, but I don't hate it. I find it a good balance of having stuff to do and brain off. Whereas I feel like with a Dragoon was fun, but I feel like it has a bit of a rough balance for brain off on stream sometimes. So it's complicated. Oh, I'm trying to grab a Brussels sprout. I think my favorite job, though, is Astrologian, unexpectedly. The brain off melee monk. Yeah, but I still don't like having to walk around right up to it. It's harder to dodge AoEs and stuff when you have to worry about getting hit. Yeah. It'd be nice someday to, like, catch up on the other job quests for jobs I have as well, but I think for now it's probably in my best interest to keep moving. Viper I was interested in maybe learning at some point. Got our first mission. Have to embrace getting hit. Healers have to adjust. Sometimes I feel like it's good this game doesn't have, like, the friendly fire, because I think healers would kill you on purpose if you for certain amounts of, or certain sections. I know me, at least. Sometimes I'm so bad I can see them just knowing I'm gonna die and just killing me faster out of spite. Sometimes people on roulette can be assholes, man. Or lazy. The worst is when they're lazy assholes. Like, why aren't you doing anything while you watch them actively not making damage? Man. We have a few friendly fire buttons. True. I guess rescue and some other stuff, if you abuse them, can kind of count as friendly fire. Outer's nest. I'm lazy. What are the other friendly fire buttons? Icarus? I don't know if I've ever seen Icarus. If I did, I didn't know what it was. You know what'd be cool? If there was a composer that actually sat in game, like, playing their own songs. That would be fascinating. So look deeper in here. You killed them, you don't have to heal them. True. That's probably where it comes from.
If it isn't Obake, by all accounts, you were instrumental in the success of Captain Smith's previous expedition. We are glad for your cooperation. Now then, allow me to brief you on the mission. Our order has received an anonymous leader, one that makes certain claims. We would have your unit verify the truth of it.
Let's see what those claims are.
There's a tome that holds a damning secret pertaining to the Autumn War. Should you desire it, send your most capable to 9 Ivies. I'll be waiting. The war between Britannia and Alamigo. But that ended 100 years ago. I labor to imagine what secret could exist that should be so damning even now. Might this not be an ill-conceived prank, Commander?
I forget what voices I gave any of these people, so...
Our leadership believes it likely, to be sure, but it is not a risk they are willing to take. Nay, not with the winds of public sentiment blowing as they are. You all know that our order is involved in the Alliance's relief efforts for the recently liberated Alamigo. Well, there are those among the citizenry that disapprove. A small but determined faction that refuses to forget the wrongs of a century past. They still view Alamigo as the enemy, and ardently oppose our reaching out as hand of succor.
You know how the fringes have an odd and sudden end to the forest? Large trees and sudden empty badlands that war would be wise, so they just flat out destroyed the forest then. It's funny how those regions are allies now, and then back then they nearly destroyed each other too. History is fascinating. Hello, Baron!
Not potentially incendiary can be allowed to stoke the people's discontent, and we must move quickly. Your mission is to make contact with the letter sender and ascertain the nature of the secret.
Got it. Espionage, kind of.
You call that a mission? I'm imagining it's a really dramatic guy. You call that a mission? A bloody errand, more like. Couldn't be arsed to handle it yourselves, so you forced it on the eager new unit.
I love him! I always love making Gaidolo sound really over-dramatic and weird. He just has that vibe to me where I can see him being the comic relief without meaning to be. Just accidental comic relief.
And if the secret proves inconvenient for Gridania, what then? Will you sweep it under the rug along with all our hard work? Gaidolo, mind your tongue!
Oh wait, no, that's the younger guy.
Gaidolo, mind your tongue! You're addressing a superior officer. He's like, not like I care.
He's never given a fuck in his life!
Huh. So you are the famous Gaidolo. Worry not, my friend. Whatever the secret turns out to be, I give you my personal assurance that you and yours will receive due credit for its discovery. That's good enough for me. It's been forever since me and Obake last performed together, and I just want to enjoy the moment. No complicating factors, you know. The Autumn War is an emotional subject for Gridanians, the older generation especially. And for us bards, it is also notable for the involvement of singing archers. In the course of your mission, I dare say there will be much to reflect upon and many opportunities to grow. I wish the three of you the best of luck.
I'm assuming these won't be too long to get through, because the Stormblood job quests don't seem to be too long. I still haven't done any yet. I didn't do any! Oh boy.
Without further ado, let us make haste to 9 Ivies, before Gaidolo can exercise any more indiscretion.
I guess this is my first one. Because I got Dark Knight up to this far, and everything else up to this far, but I haven't actually done any job quests that are Stormblood, like brand new in Stormblood yet. I've done Monk? Oh yeah! I don't think I did though. Did I clear up to level 70 once we... Yeah, we did. We took a break once I got Monk to level 70, and I think we cleared it all. Once we had all the areas unlocked. I'll probably do the same with Dark Knight as well. Once we have everything unlocked, I'll probably take a break to clear everything. I think it's good to have it done as soon as possible. Is Cirrus Gridania supported by elementals? Elementals live in forest nature, so to strip the enemy of the supernatural support, they destroyed the forest. That's so sad! Not the forest! They're so beautiful. I get it though. If that's what they decided was what they had to do in the war, it just really sucks. Also, his bow is gorgeous. The pretty spirals. It suits him a lot more than me though. Simpering youth. I forgot I did the monk ones. They were intense too.
What?
I'm gonna make him be a rich brat.
Well,
he kind of, but not really. It looks like Emmerich if he became a mercenary and got like really sunken in cheeks.
Well met, friends. I'm Norval, a humble citizen of Gridania, and I see you received my letter.
We've come as you bid. The toll, if you'd be so kind.
Oh, but I never said I had it. And to be clear, I do not.
Oh boy! Already scammed.
What? Then why'd you summon us here? Patience, my friend.
This guy's 10 times the asshole of Emmerich.
I will explain. You see, like many Gridanians, I have an ancestor who fought in the Autumn War. 'Twas he who first learned of the tome in question after the fighting had ended. In turn, I learned of it from my parents, and since then I've dreamed of poring over its pages, Alas, it lies deep within Alamegan territory. I was resigned never to have the chance. But then, the brave soldiers of the Alliance took Bilser's Wall, and the way was made clear. When I heard the tidings, the flames of my boyhood passion were rekindled. Finally, I can fulfill my dream. Or, so I told myself, before I thought better of it. I'm no soldier, you see, despite the giant weapon on his back, and the prospect of wandering a war-ravaged land in search of a tome is, frankly, unrealistic. That's why I decided to reach out to your order for cooperation.
I don't know if I should trust this guy personally.
Based on my parents' account, I'm confident that I can track down the tome, and I will help you to find it. I ask only that you take me with you.
So that he won't die, probably.
To what say you? I'm but a commoner and know little of the ways of nations, but it seems to me, such regret or such secret.
I can't even read. I'm reading the wrong words entirely.
As the tome concealed could be harmful to diplomatic relations. Is that not so?
I'm not so sure he's but a humble commoner. It seems like a red flag. Don't believe him.
So, if we wish to find the tome, we must agree to your company. Quite a demand to make of your nation. You've got stones, that's for sure. I like it. He would.
I forgot how weird Kaidalor is.
Are you serious? A civilian's essentially holding us to ransom, and you praise him for his stones? Look at it this way. We didn't know the tome existed, nor have we the faintest where to look for it. Better to have the help of better than to have help than to fumble about blind, I reckon. Come on, Obake, back me up here.
I don't know if I can back him up, honestly. Kinda sounds like a scam. You know, it seems we have no choice. Because we definitely, literally have no choice.
I suppose you have the right of it. Whether we like it or not, we would struggle without Norval's knowledge. Very well. We agree to your terms. And here is ours. You must obey our orders at all times.
Literally, this is LARPing session, I just realized.
To the letter, sir. You shan't regret bringing me on.
What do you think, employees? Are we gonna regret it? I don't know. I have mixed concerns.
First, we'll make for Castrum Oriens, presently held by the Order of the Twin Adder. Thence we shall make our way into the unknown.
Into the unknown! Into the unknown! Into the unknown! I still don't know any more of that song other than like that one part. We could just ignore the tome. That's a tempting suggestion. We could. I don't think we should, but we could. The screaming is kind of my internal reaction. So should we trust him? Like, oh my god, my map isn't working. My map! What? That was so weird. What? I can just... Oh. That'll be faster anyway, I guess. That's so weird. It's trying the arrow and not going anywhere. I should really use more of the food that I have, like, one of, so that my inventory cleans up on its own.
The armies of 4 nations, united under one banner and one purpose. A sight to stir the spirit. Well, where to now? Pray, do not be hasty.
I think he just wants a free tour of Alamigo.
Master Sanson, before we venture into the wilds of Girabanya, we would do well to acquaint ourselves with the lay of the land. As a serpent captain, it should be a simple matter for you to secure permission for us to remain here, just long enough to get our bearings.
This guy just wants a vacation.
I suppose it would only be prudent. Very well. I'll request permission of command.
More the sad event music. I don't know, I'm nervous too. The music sounds really sad. Arcadia, you're so right.
And I'll get right to the bonding with the locals. Always wanted to compare songs with from the 4 nations. And the liquor besides.
Off he goes. He's a real piece of work, huh?
Master Gaidalo is quite a character, isn't he?
Same brain cell.
Aye, that he is. Pay him no mind.
No. Ignore that.
Now then, I'll make my own inquiries. In the meantime, you are to lay low and refrain from bothering the garrison. Understand?
His bow is so dainty. I love the animation.
Okay, Obake, Gaidalo and I shall tend to business here. Pray take your ease until we're ready to depart.
Let's see. 3 is company. The next Bard quest will be available. Oh my god, we're speedrunning. I can just get it now. So we're fine. Right here, how convenient. I guess we're gonna get through this rather fast then, huh? Oh, well. At least the first one. I'm not gonna complain if it's fast. If we have a bit of time for more PvP or something, that'll be good. I'm so far behind.
He is tall.
Damn. Not a complaint, just an observation. I'm quite okay with it, actually. Sanson's at his wit's end with Norval. Oh god. Masked motives! I feel like we might learn some questionable things here then.
Oh, I don't read this part. I'm gonna speedrun it.
Do you guys want me to like read at least this stuff out loud? It's a bit easier if I don't read it. You can read it on screen if you want for these sections, or you can ignore it. If it'd be better for me to just read it out loud, I can potentially, but I feel like not reading it out loud makes me go a lot faster. And that was the biggest difference I made that made me able to get so fast at 14 streams. Feel compelled to make up for Master Gaidalo. But drinking and singing is how you make the people love you. Diogo? It's very clear on screen, I'm glad. For people just listening, it might be a bit of a worse experience, but I feel like people just listening are probably just using it as background noise anyway. I know this game is a bit more lurker heavy, so shout out to those of you using this for background noise. Thank you for taking time to hang out with me. Lurkers are always appreciated. Alright, let's look around the cast room then. This said reverse 1999. Although that one tends to have even higher views, for the whole time I'm thinking, oh my god, everyone's boring, or everyone's bored. You guys don't like me, this stream is going terrible. And then I look at it afterwards and that's like never the case. It just tends to be quieter chat, a lot of talking to myself, which is totally fine as long as people like that. Let's see. I know that the quests today are probably more boring though, so this isn't the exciting stuff anyway, but I have to knock this out before Shadowbringers, so in order to get the exciting stuff, we have to get through this. If I do catch up in the game, I can probably make it instead of so much a weekly thing. Although weekly could still work. I was gonna say we could do maybe try to binge new stuff as it comes out. That'd be fun. And then I could stay up to date. Or, I don't know. I have to think about what approach is better. The other thing is, you guys told me that I might be better off being a bit behind. Because sometimes people don't watch streams until they're done a section. So doing it on the day could be even worse, potentially. Been acting queer since he got here. I'm so tired that when I read that, my entire brain was just like, oh my god, yeah! I forgot the other meaning of the word. It's probably just, they don't necessarily trust him. The schism. I read the schism and my entire brain thought of a series of unfortunate events, and I was like, this game has a schism? I think it's, you know, more the type of land. Not the schism. I really want to rewatch a series of unfortunate events, man. I fell so in love with that adaptation. I want to watch it again. I haven't rewatched it. I rewatched the first episode a couple times, but not for a long time. You're predicting I'll reach Shadowbringers when it hits free trial, so interest might pick up again? I don't think so. I think that I'll reach Shadowbringers in February. That's my best estimate right now. Depending on the events and stuff, I think we can easily get there in February. Well, depending on the MSQ, maybe in March or February. I don't think it'll be that much longer. I don't think the next expansion will be out that late. I don't even need to use my proper attacks here. I can just AoE the hell out of this. I'm overpowered. Me just standing in the AoE because I forget how to play the game because 2 hours sleep. I'm probably gonna get to the good parts in Shadowbringers by the time a new one comes out, because they'll be announcing it in FanFest, right? Which means that maybe the new expansion will come out in like a year or something, because FanFest is in a number of months and the expansion will likely come out a number of months after that. So by the time the new expansion comes out, I might be just starting Endwalker or late Shadowbringers. That's probably the best place to be when there's a lot of hype for the game. So we could be cooking. We played the long game. This is my selfish pick anyway, and I know it. Playing this game, even if it gets less views, I know it's not as interesting to watch. I know it kind of fell off. It helps me to not burn out, because it's like, as much as you can feel like a slave to the algorithm as a creator, it's something I do for myself regardless. And just reclaiming that feels good, although if it also popped off, I wouldn't complain. Suspicious. Shadowbringers only has good parts? January's almost over. Yeah, I think we'll catch up on the job quest. Oh, true. Because, let me take my best guess. I think we have 3 or 4. Yeah, probably in March then. Because we also have the Valentine's event. It's a lot later than I initially thought. I'm sorry that I gave you guys an estimate of January, but that's okay. I think we'll keep doing job quests for now then, and I have a reason. I want to keep doing job quests straight through until Little Ladies Day, and then we can probably start the MSQ leading up to Shadowbringers right after Little Ladies Day. There is going to be the one event in March, though, that'll break things up again a little bit. I'm really sorry. I don't think I can do 2 streams of this in a week, so that'll be the best I can do. Glad you're doing something you enjoy. Thank you, Miyama. I enjoy all the streams I do, don't get me wrong. but there's still some truth to feeling like a slave to the algorithm. And you know, everything feels better when you kind of... Oh shit, I haven't been looking at this. Oh, I only gained a skill at the end of this, I think. That's not like the early quests. It kind of can start to feel bad when you feel like you have to do what it wants you to do. And having something that is like my choice just feels good, if that makes sense. I really like these lights at night, the red ones. Makes it look like a demonic castle. I mean, not inaccurate. It would not be surprised if Shadowbringers streams picked up a few new faces, possibly. You have 2 sets of Dark Knight quests to do, 50 to 60 and 60 to 70? Dang it! I thought I did. No, I did the 50 to 60, didn't I? Didn't I do the 50 to 60? I thought I did that. Did I not? I thought I did it. I believe you. I just... It's more than I thought. I did 30 to 50. I did 2 streams of it, I thought. Oh, I know what happened. I planned to, and then I got sick. That's why I got confused. I'm sorry. My reliability tanked so bad. I can say one thing. Again, I don't want to get into it too much right now, but in 2023, there was a medication I was on that was making a really big difference, and I was really productive and able to travel and do a lot that year, but then I had really severe side effects and I had to go off. I'm thinking of trying that again on the short term, just while I wait for better solutions. Even if it can give me a couple months before it acts up again, it would be feeling like I get a bit of my life back, maybe. So I might try to be brave and do that. Kaidolo will only talk to me. Based. True, the buildings are very gothic. That is true, though. Sometimes my shorts for this game do very well, so it's not invaluable. Shorts give everything a second chance. I've had some shorts for this get more views, like my inventory one, than my Nikkei shorts. For shorts, Nikkei is worthless. Like, my Nikkei shorts do really bad. For some reason, horny shorts on my channel just die. So this game is actually more valuable in terms of shorts. And also, you know, at PlayAsia, Final Fantasy stuff is really popular for us, so I can chill a lot of our Final Fantasy stuff when I play it, so it's not the worst. Shadowbringers will have a lot of clippable moments. It has to be stuff I could fit into, like, a short, though, because the problem is, for regular clips, it can't really be on my channel. I have a React channel. I could potentially add some good moments there. But clips tend to nerf my channel. I have to be careful. I'll take your guys' word on it, though. If there's any that you want to see clipped, if you have timestamp of, like, a good start and end point, I can definitely work with that. Hold on, let me eat a tiny bit and then get into it. Isn't the meds are potentially lethal? No. And the side effects I was getting are, like, pretty bad. They can be a sign something is horribly wrong. They could also be a sign it's just not great. I panicked and quit it. I held on for almost a year. But I might have to try again. They don't really fix it anyway. They're more of like a band-aid. They can hide some of it. I still need to get it fixed. The silly Nikkei moments are good on your end. Yeah, I appreciate it, Josh. Thank you for sharing them on your end. I'm happy they work for you. That gives you kind of a niche to use for the clips too, so I'm happy if it is different on both sides. It's better because that way, if the same stuff blew up for both of us, then it would just be kind of like the same thing in two places, but then it spreads out a bit more. It's good.
There you are, Obake. So, what happened? Was it the bandits, after all? masked bandits in the area, and you had an encounter with them. Thank the matron you did not come to harm.
You can think of 10 moments at the top of your head that are clipped in half a dozen channels. I'm assuming that's a good thing. Then maybe before I get into it, I should finally clip the vault on my end and put it on the... No, I don't think I should clip the vault. I feel like I blew it by laughing. I think I also blew it. I don't regret doing this because it was really fun playing it with Lane, who loves it so much. But I think I also blew it by making it a collab because then I had someone who played it before who like knew when the moments were coming and stuff, which I feel like made it... One, for that case, it was good to not have spoiled, but I feel more silly when I'm with friends. So instead of crying, I was just like, hey. I don't think I should clip my laughing at the vault. No. I'm pretty sure I lost some subs from that. I gotta be more careful and not laugh when people die.
Gaidalo, why did you not see fit to share this with us? I knew it was nothing Obake couldn't handle alone.
The internet! Let me watch and make sure it's stable. Are we okay? Are we okay? Okay, we're okay.
I knew it was nothing Obake couldn't handle alone. Besides, I had some business of my own. Someone to keep an eye on.
I wonder if Gaidalo's related to him. I doubt it, but that'll be interesting. Hold on, I have hiccups. Gotta hold my breath. Ow! Sorry that the quality looks bad today, by the way. I'm streaming at a third of my usual quality. It's the best I can do. Don't worry, boss, hearing you scream. Oh, thank God it's not Emmerich was great. Should I go back and clip the vault for the reaction channel? What do you think? Was it a good reaction in its own way, or do you think I would be crucified on the internet and canceled? I don't know, man. You know what I'm half tempted to do? Go down around the... No, I can't travel anyway. I was gonna say I'm half tempted to go to, like, the FanFest area around the time of FanFest. Just lurk outside and see the cosplayers for free. I'm an asshole. Anyway, let's keep going.
I cannot imagine who it might be. Master Gaidalo, I owe you an apology. I had assumed in error that you were not doing your work. Unorthodox though your methods may be, there is no doubting your efficacy.
You might get some of that in a funny way, maybe. I've never laughed so hard at a reaction. Well, I'm glad I wasn't entirely canceled. I am sorry. I had my priorities in which man I wanted alive, okay?
Ain't no trick to what I do. Everyone's got a song that's close to their hearts, and with a bit of camaraderie in the cups, they'll tell you what it is. Then I strum 'em their song over a heart-to-heart is all.
I love waving my hands like crazy. I really want to get better 3D tracking and like hand gloves for mocap, like actual proper gloves, because with how much movement I do when voice acting, if I could finally find a way to improve my tracking, damn, I feel like voice acting streams would go so hard if you could see how much I actually move. I could put myself with a mic in the corner. That would be so cute. I do like my 2D model too, though, so I don't know. I like to save my 2D for this game. Like, in terms of for this game, I don't use 3D. It feels comfy with this game. I I also like being able to do this face in this game.
Thanks to Gaidalo, we were able to learn of the recent incidents. So I ask you, will you not have a little faith in us?
Sensing you don't even have faith in Gaidalo half the time.
I'm not certain I understand. Look, Norwell, we've made a stop here at your request, that we might gather information for our search. But not once did you tell us what it is we should look for.
Oh my god, my internet! Okay, we're back.
By now, we have more than a solid grasp of the region beyond. What should we do next? Oh my, did I neglect to...
Ah! My internet! Ah! 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 Are we okay? Is the stream alive? We dropped down to zero upload speed. I panicked, lowered the quality to hell in an attempt to keep the stream existing at all. Are we okay? How does it look? I'm assuming it looks quite bad. I'm gonna try to bring up the quality again, okay? I don't know how this is going to go. Okay, can we hold? Can we hold? I think it's okay. Phew. Phew. The stream is alive, that's what matters. Hold on. Where my internet's being so crazy today, let me double check that I have my emergency waiting room set up. I'm not sure I do this time. So let me double check on that. I want to make sure that we'll come back here if it dies all of a sudden. What the hell is that view count? I accidentally saw the view count. I thought, what the fuck? I thought no one was here. I thought it was in the like 40s. Hello, lurkers. I'm glad you seem very comfy. That's a lot of you. Enjoy the stream. That just jump scared me a little bit. Anyway, I have it set up to the emergency waiting room now, so we should be fine. Okay. Let's see. I think we'll be fine then. Let's go. Lurkers for the win. Honestly, true. I lurk when I watch streams. I don't really talk and chat anymore. No matter how much my friends are like, I'd be okay with it, really, I feel awkward. I feel awkward, like, interrupting everything by being there, so I just lurk. Hello, Davina? Is your icon a fruit? What fruit is it? I see the icons as like 10 by 10 pixels on my end, but it looks kind of tasty. Is it a fruit? The green and red.
Okay. Oh my. Did I neglect to tell you? My profoundest apologies. The tome we seek, it's said to reside in a place connected to Gilbard, the general who led the Alamegan forces during the Autumn War.
I have actually been thinking I might not do the drawing a stream idea. I have a crazy idea for member streams. That I've been thinking of doing. I don't know yet if it'll work, but I want to try starting this week if I can. This week I want to do the Code Vein character creator. Next week maybe. I was thinking that maybe we could make a secret ongoing project, although I'll probably make it a little less secret. But we're gonna start off. Members know the full idea. We're gonna start off by learning to draw chibis. That's the start. And we'll go from there. It's a watermelon! Interesting. It's an older Victorian watermelon, from before they were selectively bred to have more edible fruit and less rind. Looks really tasty though, as is. That is pretty that is really cool, yeah. I was about to say frustrating, but I meant to say fascinating. I might buy some watermelon tomorrow.
Now that you mention it, the masked bandits appeared on the way to the schism, and Gilbard was a known devotee of the fist Aralga. Just take a wild stab here. But might be as there also after the toll.
Perhaps.
An unsettling notion. Should that be the case, we haven't any time to waste. I will go and make some inquiries immediately.
I bet he's in charge of them, Brett. He's a lie. He's not even Gridanian. Watch. Wait, I didn't give you
Leave him. There's something you two need to know.
You figured it out, maybe? I feel like cosplaying Gaidolo would be really fun. He has the crazy eyeshadow. Doing his makeup would be really fun. Oh, I knew it. He was doing some shenanigans.
I got this from a soldier, but Norval's been sneaking outside the castrum with our backs, or while our backs were turned. Bastard's been acting right fishy since we got here, and he tensed up good when the subject of the masked bandits came up.
Don't we need to have a drawing stream for Chibi? No, I mean, yeah, for members. Instead of the public Monday drawing stream idea, for members we can practice behind closed doors a bit more. I think it would be really nice if we could pull off the idea we were talking about.
Whatever his true motives may be, we must bring them to light. Rather than reel him in, let's give him some line to act. There's no telling what Norval will do next. While we keep watch, please see that you're ready to deal with anything.
I still don't know why I made Sanson a 12-year-old boy. This is gonna be terrible of me, but I had way too much caffeine today, so I'm not gonna hold myself back. But sometimes how old is Sanson actually? He's an adult, right? I think? Like, he's not actually a 12-year-old boy, right? I'm pretty sure that he's like a full career dude, and this is his job. Probably. Before I say the terrible thought in my brain, I want to make sure that's the case. But, I hope so. He's at least in his 20s, apparently. Okay, that's a relief. Because what I was gonna say is that sometimes I feel like Gaidolo and Sanson have like mad semi-uke energy. And I'm like, there's definitely fanfics of these two out there, definitely. No, never mind. Like, we just keep going. Caffeine was a mistake. This is why I don't drink caffeine on stream days as much as I can avoid it. Let's keep going. Okay. That's true. The children are like pint-sized. He couldn't be a child. He's not pint-sized. He's too big. You have no idea what those words mean. We just got a raid, so do I want to explain what those words mean? I'm not so sure we want to explain what those words mean right now. Thank you so much, Nyara, for the raid. If you guys haven't seen Nyara, she's a wonderful idol streamer, who also has a really cute model. I love her new one so much. I keep admiring it. I hope you had a wonderful stream on your end. Welcome in. We are doing the Bard quests in Final Fantasy XIV so I can get them over with and get into the good shit that we're so close to. Encyclopedia is coming out. So I mentioned, for anyone new who just came in, some of you guys might understand how much I feel like I should not explain this, but yeah, just wholesome Final Fantasy XIV talk. I was talking about how these two characters, like I'm right here. You see the bunny boy right here? That's me. I was talking about how this guy and this guy have like mad semi-uke energy. And someone in chat doesn't know what that means. I don't know if I should elaborate on that or not. Also, thank you for the raid on the YouTube side. I really appreciate the dual raid. I'm in Stormblood, yes. Right now I'm finishing the Bard job quest so that we can get to Shadowbringers faster because we're almost at Shadowbringers. We're very, very close in the MSQ. But, yeah. I will. Oh, what? How convenient. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's so crazy. I don't have time to explain. That's crazy. I have to go to take a washroom break. And oh no, I won't remember when I get back. What a shame. Hold on. So, long story short, semi-top, okay, bottom. Okay, bye! Oh shit, I forgot the transition is slow!
Music here, love this.
Ooh, fuck! I don't love this! I'm squeezing. Look, I'm squeezing! Nothing's coming out!
Best, I'm gonna fight for my life! I'm gonna heal, and I'm gonna fight.
Panic attack! Die! I have ice! You need help? I have ice. You need help? I have ice. It's fine. I don't know what's happening! No! Come on, Minerva and Ainya, you got this! Minerva! No! No! 1%! We had it at 1%! 1%! Can you still see your dreams shining brightly, or have they gone dull against the stars? Tell me, are they brighter or duller now that I'm holding your hand? I have seen hearts like yours glow with the passion we call love. When emotions overflow, I know you'll rise above. I once believed without a doubt that all my dreams were close in my reach. Oh, I died. I hit too many enemies, panicking, trying to run through it. But it's fine! Gunvolt. I don't want to play as Gunvolt. It's cheating. This isn't a boss. I don't want to play as Gunvolt. I want to restart the level. How do I die? Why can't I die? Am I actually invincible? Please, I want to die. How low do I have to go before I die? Can I just restart the level? Can I not just restart the level? How do I die? I wanna die! Armpit fart ASMR god. Armpit fart stream on 50k. You know what? If that would get me 50k, Pippa Pipkin got 50k by bribing people with photos of feet. If an armpit fart stream will get me 50k, you know what? That'd be a fair trade. Maybe. I will consider doing one if we get 50k. When we get closer, maybe we can make a countdown if I decide that I'm gonna actually do that. Clipping for future reference, go ahead. Spam it everywhere. Everyone will give me 50k so that we can do it. See, I was eating dumplings while raiding earlier. And there's still one on my desk right now, just like sitting there all greasy because I dropped it on my foot and then I couldn't eat it.
Like on the desk or in a plate?
Like, no, on the desk because I couldn't put it on the plate because the ones I was eating were on the plate and I didn't want to get them mixed up. But then I forgot to throw it out, so I just had the dumpling on my desk.
Pam? Pam?
I just have a dumpling. Well, actually,
It's fine. It lives there now.
It's actually not technically on my desk. It's on the base of my monitor.
Of course, that makes it better. 100%.
That's technically not the desk. That is that can be a plate depending on if you wash it. I did not though.
Then why did you preface it? It depends if you washed it.
Shut up. Shut up. Oh, the immediate shift to the crying. Now I'm crying. Shit. No. Mortis. I was still trying not to look at chat, but I accidentally forgot. I looked at the one message I see is Mortis. And I just fucking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I ruined the mood. An armpit fart is a simulation of the sound of flatulence made by creating a pocket of air between the armpit of a partially raised arm and the hand, then swiftly closing the pocket by bringing the arm close to the torso, causing the air to push against the skin, creating the noise. Takes years of practice. I'm trying, guys. It's not making any sound. I'm trying. I can't armpit fart. I can't do it. I'm legitimately here trying. I have my hand shoved into my armpit trying to fart. It's not working. I can't do it. I cry. It is a skill issue. I don't understand. I'll say this way. I cannot. Gamba arigato. Hey, Lisi. I gotta seal the pocket of air completely. It is though, I think.
Commander, should we pull out?
Because of what fucking game we're playing, for a second I did a double take hearing that. I was like, excuse me? Entertainment! Woo! The audience didn't say entertainment. They should be fired.
We're back again for another year of fun and games. That's right.
Focus all my brain power on making sure all of those are used up before I do anything else. Oh my god, Amon. He's leaving! He's fucking leaving! Is he allowed to leave the arena? What? What the fuck? Amon? Is that supposed to happen? Or is it not as fixed? I think he's a vengeful spirit, but he's such a good boy! How could you think this little guy is a vengeful spirit? Look at those chubby cheeks! They just need to be squeezed! Man! I they're all supposed to go the current quest. Oh yeah, you're right, I see it now. Speaking of the auspices, got it. Hey employees, I found a tweet. I'm gonna save it. We'll look at it during a Nikkei stream. I'm gonna save it. Because the thing has been done. After Label came out, there's been a lot of debate over something in particular, and Akog had impeccable timing. We can look at it after the collab, because apparently it's pretty short, so we should have some time at the end. There is a Nikkei smell tier list. I am so incredibly concerned. So, we can look at that, I guess, and see where we agree or disagree next time I stream Nikkei. Who's on the bottom? There's another tier you can't see in this image. We'll look another time. But yeah, that is... Wow. Oh, wait, hold on. There's one thing I want to watch. I'm muting this for 1 sec. I'm listening to a video on Twitter. There's good advice here. I want to read it. Hmm. 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 That's the stuff I already do, okay? There was a video with like mixing advice, but a lot of it's the same advice I already do. So I was excited, but I guess it's not super relevant. Oh! Sorry, someone has a really cute new 3D mod. I'm getting so distracted. Caffeine was a mistake. I found a new 3D modeler to follow. Their work is very nice. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Hold on. No more distraction! I gotta get through these jobs. Which Nikkei do you wish Playasia sold a scent of? I feel like Rupee probably smells good. Rupee's perfume would be interesting. Because I genuinely feel like Rupee would be the type that would really care about how good she smells. Or Crust! Crust or Bready. A constantly around really good smelling food. So that would also be quite decent, I think. I'm not distracted! I'm distracted! I want to get a picture of drinking tea between the bards. That's not distracted, that's important. Otherwise, I don't have a record of the bard journey. Okay. Musk of Mustang, dear God. Now I don't know if that would be good or terrifying. I genuinely don't know if I want to know. Okay. These are like strawberry perfume. Okay. Yeah, let's find out his shenanigans. Sensei's not in the encyclopedia. Damn it! Kaidolo's only 22? Really? Kaidolo kind of seemed like a 30-something level. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that stereotypical character that you find in movies and stuff, like the 30-something, where instead of getting married, he went off on a journey to discover himself and became a complete weirdo. And no one understands anything he says, but he has so much charisma that he just kind of seems to make friends everywhere anyway. Like, he felt like that trope to me. I thought he was very much like the 30s weirdo character. I guess he's young. Crows, a scent of gunpowder and ash. No! Crow would be stinky. Absolute bad stinky. Stench. One autumn secret. Sensen is poised to pounce upon Norval. The plot twist we never could have seen coming. Still, it's strange he's playing the Wandering Minstrel song. I think it's kind of cool. Maybe he knows him even. I still kind of love it how he made himself a bard. It's so fun that way. Makes sense because bards are storytellers.
We've continued our surveillance of Norval's activities. It's beyond a shadow of a doubt that he has an ulterior motive.
Everyone is the age they want to be, like Forever 23 is Tola. I mean, it is fiction, so to an extent, it's kind of like... I think it's fine to have a headcanon of it being different if that's what's in your head.
In order to find the tome, it's past time we took our search to the field. But always, he finds an excuse to stall.
How is the volume, by the way? Is it good? I forgot to check.
Whenever I suggest investigating this ruin or that, he will inevitably claim we haven't enough information. Just plain, he doesn't want us out there. Nah, bastard wants all the outside goodness for himself. But try as we might, we haven't been able to find out where he sneaks off to. Warier than a bird, that one.
I really like the green tips on Gaidalo's hair. It just makes him look, I don't know. He looks like a walking poison guy or something. Like, just, I feel like his veins are not blood, they're poison. I don't know how to explain it. He just reeks of toxic.
Meanwhile, the masked bandits continue ambushing Alliance patriots, and they always know exactly where and when to strike. It's as though they have insider knowledge of patrol routes. The only explanation being there's a mole in the garrison leaking them intelligence.
Well, we have to stop the leaks. It's sad that this is the last Bard quest, isn't it? If Shadowbringers is just role quests, this is it! This is the finale! That's crazy! It kind of does make me want to wrap up my other jobs at some point. Just because if I got this far already, but I think for most of them, it wouldn't matter. We did Dancer, right? We completed the Dancer quests, actually, because they only had Stormblood quests. Or were they Shadowbringers quests and we couldn't even do them yet? I don't know.
And who could that mole be save for Narval?
We did some Dancer quests with him.
Every move of his marks him as the prime suspect. We know little and less of Norval's plot, but it can only lead to ill.
Hold on. I smell something burning. This happened once before and my adapter was like hot. I'm gonna unplug it. I don't trust it. Once in a while when my iPad charges, different plugs just get a little too hot. Maybe I should get an official Apple one again. I lost the official one, but it's better than risking all this burning shit. Okay. There's a post-Shadowbringers epilogue if you want to complete the proper role, but it's flavor only. Okay. There's a small catching up quest post-Shadowbringers, but it's not the same, basically. Good to know.
To that end, Gaidalo and I have been keeping Norval close, allowing him no chance to act. By now, he'll be positively itching to rendezvous with his accomplices. And this is where you come in, Obake. We need you to feed Norval some false information. That I am in an alliance meeting. That I am in an alliance meeting. And Gaidalo, drunk in stupor. Our man will not pass up the chance to sneak out. And, oh, hold on. Low battery, 5%? But you've been charging the whole time! Okay, I guess I plug it back in. That's concerning. I'm gonna swap adapters, though. Maybe a different one today. Because, yeah, the plug smells like burning plastic. So I put a different plug in. Well, a different block. Same cord, different block. Maybe that'll be a bit safer. Your Bard when you started the Dancer one, it looked like a perfect continuation. Kinda, yeah. I really enjoy both of them, personally. I feel like the one, Astrologian was the one set of job quests that I didn't find as good. It was interesting, but I felt like it took itself almost a little too seriously in comparison. Dark Knight was pretty good. Hello, Carnival. I think you got, hello more than once. The battery might be toast. No, the iPad is fine. The problem is the block. Like the thing you plug the cord into and plug that into the wall. It's the cord, or the block. The block keeps getting way too hot. The iPad is fine. Oh, you mean because of 5%? It's actually probably because I had it plugged in while I was using VTube Studio, which is very battery intensive, so it's not charging enough to actually charge. Paladin is infamously bad. I guess that's a good one to avoid. Are there any other ones that are kind of bad, out of curiosity? I feel bad for the writers, though, if people didn't enjoy theirs. That's really sad.
But it is what it is, you know? People play a game and they're gonna like it or not.
This will open us. Oh, this will afford us an opening to shadow him to his destination. Drunken stupor? Really?
Also, reminder for Fantasy Tavern Sextet Trilogy. It is an edo-game, but it's very, very affordable. And we have it available for pre-order right now, so check it out if you're interested in spicy games.
It is not so flattering, I know. But you cannot deny that it's believable.
He would.
Now then, Obake, pray go to Norval and plant our misinformation. Once you've done so, come and meet us outside the castrum.
So Norval is the one that's older than all the others here? That's crazy. I thought he was like a teenager. Wow. I'm really bad at guessing ages in this, apparently. Chapter 1 was okay. Chapter 2 was why we're doing this. And Chapter 3 was therefore back to Roots role quest. Whoever wrote the second one, I feel bad. Unless it was the same person. Did they just go like off in a completely wrong direction or something? Why was it bad? Was it poorly written or did it just not make sense? Oh, there's another. Wait. One Autumn Secret. That's the one that's right here. There's Norval. I was about to straight up leave. Oopsies. Yeah, I would have thought this guy's 33. I thought he was like way younger. Man, this guy's like, and here I was ready. The real thing is now he's ready to be a sneaky little bastard. It was bizarre. Oh dear. I feel like that'd be really heartbreaking if you like got to work on a game you really love and then the section you worked on, no one liked it. Like I can't imagine if I did ever get cast in Nikkei or something and then everyone absolutely hated my role and they're like, this actor sucks, this is terrible. And it'd be a terrible feeling. But it's also important for me to know because I mean if I suck, I suck. No sense in everyone lying, being like, wow, that's amazing. They hate it. Sometimes the sooner you learn, you know, the less painful it can be in the long run. If people lead you on and are like, you're great at something when you're bad, I feel like there's actually layers to that. How do I explain this? I think there's almost equal problems between empty flattery and just telling someone they're bad and being mean, because you can support someone trying to learn and do something they love without lying to them. For example, if someone's bad at art, but they show you a picture and they're like, look, I made him really proud of it. You don't have to be like, that was bad, because that's rude and it makes you an asshole. But you can be like, wow, I'm glad you're enjoying it. That's great. Keep practicing, or stuff like that. But if you go up to them and if they draw a stick person and it's like terrible, and you tell them, I think you're born for this. You should be a professional artist. Like, you should quit your job. You should pursue this. I genuinely think you found your calling. You could be setting the person up for colossal failure. And that's terrible. So it's kind of a balance. Like, I don't think you should discourage people from doing things they loved and want to do. But you also have to be realistic to an extent. Like, don't discourage them from doing it or trying. But at the same time, don't lie to someone and tell them, like, I think you're born for this, you're amazing. Sometimes I see, like, soft flattery go a little too far, and I just worry about what harm it might cause people in the long run. And I think everyone has potential if they practice enough. But seeing people give up other opportunities or other things or pivot their whole life to chase after a dream that may be unlikely, that just also hurts, you know? It's rough out there. That's true though. When someone's new, it's better to compliment what they did well versus the things they did wrong. Unless they ask for criticism. Asking for criticism is a great way to improve, but sometimes people don't want the criticism. They just want to make something for fun. In which case, it's good to be like, wow, this part in particular was good or whatever. Yeah. That's the thing though. Sometimes not being nice is the kinder option. It just depends. I don't think you should stomp on anyone, but like, if you see someone who's really, really bad at a certain skill, and like everyone knows they're bad, there's also such a thing between like being like, I'm glad you love this as a hobby. It makes me really happy you love this as a hobby. But you might want to get some feedback from other professionals in the industry or whatever before you consider making a career of it. Like you don't have to say it directly, but there's ways to kind of steer them in a, maybe just get a gentle reality check too. And again, if they keep practicing as a hobby, maybe they can reach a level where they're skilled enough to do it professionally. They just might not be there yet. That's why you don't have to discourage them from doing it at all if they enjoy it. It's difficult. Anyway, we don't have to talk about serious stuff. We are here to stop the bard shenanigans. Well, he's not even a bard, so... Remember having to beg for criticism on DA? See, I'm the type of person that I don't like criticism. I don't like criticism unless it comes from a trusted professional and I ask for it. If people just come in and they're like, hey Pam, I heard your voice acting clips or I saw your drawing and I think it's great, but you need to XYZ, I like instantly break. If it's an industry professional and I prep myself for it and I specifically want feedback, I'm fine. But if it just is given unsolicited out of nowhere, I'm like shattered. So it's tough. Let's see. He rushed out of the castrum. What's he doing, I wonder? Gaidalo trails him. Let's trail Gaidalo, trailing him. Also, thank you, Bud, for the reminder as well. If you guys remember the Christmas event in this game where we had the really lovely Starlight mugs, they're actually real. We have them for sale. I think they're under $27, so if you're interested in checking them out, the link is in chat right now. They're really pretty. Oh, I forgot to look at the material they're made of. Let me check. I wanted to see because they look really nice, but I wasn't sure if they were going to be like plastic or something. Plastic mugs can be a bit iffy, so let me check on that. Internet! I think we're okay for internet, but it's struggling. Okay. Ceramic! So it's ceramic. The size is 95 millimeters by 80 millimeters, so it looks like it's pretty small. Yeah, it is small. It holds 350 milliliters, so it's a rather... I imagine it would be like a ginormous mug, but it looks like it's a kind of tiny one, which would be really cute for making a really dense drink. Like sometimes you can have a big mug, but then the drink is a bit more watered down. But if you have a small one, you can make something concentrated and really yummy. Depends on what kind of mood I'm in, I find. But yeah, it is ceramic. Let's see. Carnival, me too. I'm kind of particular with criticism. Like, I don't mind when people have actual advice, even if it might be harsh. But I do know what you mean. Sometimes there's people, and you can just tell that they're looking for ways to put you down. I like giving people voice acting criticism, but I try really hard, instead of just giving criticism like, no, this was bad, I try to think of how to explain it to them so that they might be able to get where I think they have the potential to get. I'd rather give advice in a way that kind of allows people to help themselves, rather than me just saying, hey, don't do the thing or whatever. Because I do believe with any skill, obviously there are some things that could affect it potentially, but I think for the most part with any skill, people have potential. They just need to practice and get there.